One of the things that our field of parapsychology, we need people who are interested in studying it. We don't have a lot of scientists. There's not a lot of us. I always tell people I'm one of the top 100 parapsychologists. There's like 120 of us. And not because I'm so good, it's because there's not very many of us,
And lots of them are here in BL conference.
There are a number of them in Portugal today, yes. But there's not so many of us. And so the more people who can come into the field and learn more about it, if people are interested in it, and they want to really understand it, they can start looking into the science, learn research, learn analysis methods. And in order to do that, you have to find a school, a place to do this. One of the things that we created at the Rhine in 2011 is the Rhine Education Center. You mentioned it in the introduction. The Rhine Education Center is designed to help people through online courses that help them to learn to develop their skills as a researcher, to study this field. Whenever I wanted to do it, there was no place to go. I had to do it all on my own. I had to find my own research. I had to read all the articles myself and find them. What we provide is we provide a pathway for people to learn about the phenomena, to learn about research methods for each phenomena, and learn about what's been done in the past, what the theories are, and what might be able to be done in the future. So I want to encourage anyone who's interested to move into that direction, including you, Joan.
Oh yeah, definitely parapsychology is something that delights me a lot.
Yes.
And let's see what the future awaits. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be reading your research and your material and learning more about this. That's
Great.
Absolutely 100% sure.
And don't stick just to mine. There's a lot of people who are writing out there. A lot of things been done. Yes.
It's really interesting. Marisabel, queres fazer alguma pergunta? Do you want to make any questions to...
I understood this.
Yes. I don't know if it is a part of science, but lucid dreams.
Ah, yes. Mm-hmm. Yes.
I'm very interested in lucid dreaming and neuronautical things I think should improve. And what do you think? Is it possible to add this in this field, or no? It's totally different from...
So lucid dreaming is when you're asleep and you're dreaming, you become aware that you're dreaming while it's happening. And when people become aware that they're dreaming, well, the first thing that usually happens is they get excited and it wakes them up, right?
Okay.
And so the first thing to learn is to, when you become aware, to relax and stay calm. I was talking to someone last night about lucid dreaming. He said, when I notice that I'm aware, I become Mr. Spock from Star Trek. That's interesting. That's it. He doesn't want to get too excited, so he doesn't wake up.
And then curiosity.
Right, right.
What is this? Interesting. Let's
Yes.
explore a little bit.
And so then, you can, when you're aware that you're dreaming, well, it's your dream. You can change things. You can manipulate them. You can you can learn from these things as well. You can test things out in the dream world to see how they work. See, hey, how will this person react if I talk to them this way? How would that person react? So you can actually go through, like people have used it to help to structure job interviews. What will I do? And they would practice their job interview and watch how the person reacts to them so that it will help them when they wake up to determine how to do this. This is, it's
a time saver, right? Instead of you having to role play when you are conscious, you're just sleeping and role playing the interview.
Might as well, yes.
Time saver.
And you can talk to whoever you want, because it's your dream. You can talk to Sigmund Freud or Carl Jung. Why not? So while you're having, but this is a good example of back in the 1960s. People were talking about having lucid dream experiences, and scientists didn't believe it. They said, no, you're just imagining. You can't be aware during your dream. There's no way. But there was a man named Stephen LaBerge, and what he did is he created an experiment. He said, I become lucid in my dreams all the time. All the time. And they said, well, he had people, we went to researchers, he said, I want you to watch my eyes. He said, when I become lucid, I'm going to move my eyes 3 times in each direction. That means I'm awake in my dream.
Oh my God.
And he did it repeatedly. It didn't just happen normally, but he would, at a specific point, he would say, I'm lucid, and he would move his eyes like this, and they could see it. So that's when it became acceptable in the sciences. But they were still like, okay, what can you do with this? And so they started to learn more. There's a man named Robert Waggoner. And if you're not aware of Robert Waggoner, you should read his book. It's called Lucid Dreaming. He teaches a course for us at the Rhine Education Center as well in lucid dreaming, and helps people learn what they can do with their dreams. It goes beyond the types of things like, you can fly, you can fight the dragons, you can do all of these things.
Yeah, I tested out one time. I saw myself and I was having lucid dreams.
Yes.
And I was like, oh yeah. I got into lucid dreaming because of Jim Quick is a brain coach. So he's like, you can be awake in your dreams.
Yes.
So I tested out. It was really simple. Just putting the intention, just thinking. I think I didn't even wrote. It was like, I want to be lucid dreaming. Boom. And then I see, oh, I'm dreaming. So I played out a little bit, but then I was like, yeah, what the hell I'm going to do this? And just unfortunately ignore it. But it's a thing that Mary Isabel sometimes talks to me recently. And I want to explore it because it can be a time saver and a way to improve some skills, right?
Well, yes, but most people when they first discover lucid dreaming, the first thing they want to do is fly. Next thing they want to do is, I want to go on a date with Taylor Swift. The next, really, it's very natural. It happens all the time. But there's a lot more you can do. And Robert Waggoner talks about ways to explore the characters in your dream, find out who they are, and to talk to them. One of the things he talks about is one time he was on the beach, and he was having a very nice time, and out of the ocean comes Godzilla. And so, of course, his first instinct is Godzilla. And so he turns around and starts running. And he starts running. And so then he realizes, wait, Godzilla is not real. And so he said, I must be dreaming. So he became lucid. So what does he do? He turned around and he said, hey, Godzilla, why are you here? And Godzilla answered him. You can query the people in your dream and the different dream characters and learn more from them. Learn why they're there, learn what they have to offer you. And the other thing is, he often talks about these dream characters, and he'll be in a room and they'll be very busy, many people in his dream, and he'll become lucid, he'll become aware, and he'll see all these, and then he makes a request to who knows what. He makes a request. Any of these characters that are a creation of my own mind disappear. And they disappear.
Whoa.
But some are left. What are they? They are not a creation of his mind. So who are they and what are they? He starts to talk to them, starts to learn from them. Could it be somebody else in their own dream, and you're having a joint dream?
Whoa.
These types of things. This is what we call shared dreaming.
Yeah. Shared
So
dreams.
you start looking into different ways you can use lucid dreams. Robert Waggoner, his book is probably in Portuguese. It's been translated into many languages. And it's really a wonderful book, really, really interesting. So he's the most current dream researcher working in that area with lucid dreams.
Okay, thank you so much.
Of course.
Amazing.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, John, I think that's all. Again, if you want to add something more on top of this, feel free. If not, I think we're done.
Well, thank you very much, Juan. I'm happy I could come. Just encourage people to come to our website at rhine.org and see what we do and learn more about the organization.
Okay, thank you so much, John.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too. And yeah, feel free to check the works from John in the description and visit the Rhine Research Center. Thank you and see you the next time. Bye.